Just pointing out, with the election at Holyrood coming up in May, Parliament only has a few more weeks left to sit. All the MSPs are clearing their desks and their offices, but some of them are doing it for the final time. Our reporter Sarah Patterson has been speaking to the Green Party's Robin Harper in his favourite place in Edinburgh, the Botanic Gardens. She began by asking him how he got involved in green politics.
It was 1985 that really sparked it off. July the 11th, 1985, Rainbow Warrior was sunk in Auckland, New Zealand, a ship that was going to protest against the testing of atomic weapons. And I just thought there are good guys and there are bad guys out there. The bad guys in this case were the French Secret Service. And I decided I'm going to join Greenpeace. And I did. And I joined on the same day Friends of the Earth and the Scottish Ecology Party, which turned into the Scottish Green Party a few years later.
In 1999, you were the first elected Green politician in the UK. Did you feel a great weight of responsibility at that time?
I think the overwhelming feeling at the time was just almost ecstatic joy that I'd achieved it. And then a sudden realization, yes, of the weight of responsibility on me, that people were coming to me for interviews, for radio, for television, asking me to speak at conferences. I did 70 keynote speeches in the next 18 months.
As you look back at your time at Holyrood over 3 terms, what are the key moments or key moment that stands out for you, and what do you believe will be your legacy?
The moment, there are 2 moments obviously of great joy, in fact 3. The first one was the joy of being elected, even though I was on my own. The second one was coming back with 7 MSPs and being the largest small party. We were the 5th party in the Parliament, Socialists only had 6, and we had 7. But the third one was actually, it really was like a punch in the stomach, losing 5 of my colleagues and having to face the political world with just Patrick and myself. And so I had to make a lot of decisions in my head at the time, very, very quickly, in order to sort of prepare myself for the next 4 years. And one of them was that as soon as it was seen to be a good idea, the right time to do it, I would hand over the leadership, the effective leadership of the party — we don't actually have an official leader — to Patrick.
One of the key moments for your party in this parliamentary term was that budget vote a couple of years ago in 2009, when both you and Patrick Harvey voted against. Some said at the time, if you had voted for the budget, you would have got more. Do you regret it?
No, we don't regret it in the slightest, because we were being patronised. We were not properly consulted by the leadership of the SNP on the way to that budget. We'd been offered a lot less than we'd asked for, and when we came to the actual budget decision, we could see that actually we were going to block the budget. We thought, okay, it's not that the world isn't going to fall in.
There was no fear?
No, no. We felt, you know, this is going to get people sitting up.
Next week will be your last Scottish budget that you as a Holyrood politician will vote on. Will you do it again?
I don't see that we have any other option. It's a chance for us again to state where we are, and we think that the government in Westminster and the government here are on completely the wrong track.
When you look to the future of the Green Party, are you nervous, concerned that you may not return any MSPs the next time round?
I have no fears for the future of the Scottish Green Party whatsoever. We might go down a bit, we might go up a bit, but we are now really embedded in Scottish politics and continue to be embedded.
What part of the Green Party do you represent?
What part of the Green Party do I represent?
Are you the past, present, or the future?
I am going to continue to be part of the future. In the famous words of Tony Benn, I'm stepping down from the Parliament in order to get more involved in politics.
You are definitely a man who has great political passion, but you also have passion for other things outside politics, music and the arts.
Well, certainly, as well as an environmentalist, that music has been at the heart of my life all my days. I play piano and guitar and a little bit of trumpet. I played trumpet with the really terrible orchestra. That was a great honour on a couple of occasions. And I'll be getting back to making music as well, singing with a jazz band and doing a little bit of guitar and piano.
You are one of the most colourful characters within the Scottish Parliament, and certainly we see you wearing your multicoloured scarf every day. Why do you wear it? What's the attachment with it?
Well, I have three. The historical one, which I'm so scared of losing now that I very rarely wear it, I bought in St Stephen's Street in Edinburgh, the little shop that dressed Edinburgh in multicolours in the 1970s. You won't remember the 1970s, but I do. And that's really, I think it's a historical artefact almost. There was talk in the Green Party of saying, Robin, it's a bit sort of, how should I say, open-toed sandals and so on, not the image the Green Party wants. I said, it goes perfectly well with a pinstripe suit, and I'm very fond of it, and I'm going to carry on wearing it. And it's become a sort of icon almost.